Good afternoon. May the 5th here today. Weather-wise, 2021, it's been a strange year. Frost again this morning on May the 5th. We've just had, it's beautiful sunshine now, but we've just had a right hailstorm. And it keeps on raining on and off. It's a cold wind outside and still very difficult. Basket plants and bedding and things like that, you wouldn't dare put outside, you would still lose them. Tomatoes, there's quite a few people been caught with the frost and lost tomatoes, cucumbers and things. We're having to be very careful. I'm an old hand at it, you do learn. Don't take anything for granted and make sure that you're well prepared to, to accommodate any weather that's thrown at you. I'm down in the bottom polytunnels now. It's a while since I've done a post. We'll have a little look at an update on a few little bits and pieces. I'll turn the camera around. Right, we're down in the very bottom tunnel here. This is where all last year's stock plants were. I've had it all cleaned out. I've had some nice trays made. These are galvanised steel trays, water trays. They're 4 foot long, 2 foot 6 wide. That fit the beds perfect. Here we have some Blanchleek seedlings. They're looking very good. I've got quite a few up the top. I have about 60. And I'm looking to get these. These are potted on into 15 litre pots. The compost that I've put them in is Clover Professional compost, and what I've done, I've put 50 litres of Clover Professional to 50 litres of John Innes number 2. To that I've added 2 ounces of John Innes base fertiliser, 1 ounce of Hoof and Horn, 1 ounce of dried blood, and I've got a new fertiliser which I have shown you, the granular form, the bio-friendly one. I have put a small scoop of that in, which is about 3 ounces, and that's into 100 litres, and that's been brought out, put into 15 litre pots, and that's what we're looking at here. When I get them all potted up, I'll come back and show you. I've just done a half a dozen this morning. These are last year's stock plants, which I got the heads off. They've all thrown plenty of king pods up again. 1 or 2 seeded, self-seeded borage, which I keep for the bees. Not forgetting these, like my stock plants, this year's stock plants over here, these haven't been watered all through the winter, and it was only yesterday, it rained here all day. I actually cleaned this full stock bed out, scrapped all the rubbish. Some of the better leeks that were really good leeks have thrown king pods up, as we can see, and I have kept them. I've just watered them, well, I watered them last night, and even the borage hasn't stood up, as you can see yet. It's still bone dry. It's all floppy. It will stand up throughout the course of the day. We're now watering. I'll start a regular watering basis. All my stock plants, at the end we've got some foxgloves and borage. All my stock plants have been cleaned now. As we can see, they're all nice and clean. They're all stood in their own little water tray. They're looking quite good all the way through. I'm more than happy with these. 1 or 2 have started to show the signs of seed heads popping up, but now is about the time. We're into May. There's a couple over there you can see. As I say, we're into May the 5th here, so throughout May you'll see heads starting to appear, and I would hope they're all up by the beginning of June. Plants are lovely and clean, as you can see. They've been cleaned down. Last night they were all watered with a mixture of Rovelo. I watered the base of the plant and into the pot. It is a systemic, so it will grow up into the plant. They've been getting regular sprays with Signum and Conserve and Dynamec to keep all thrip and everything at bay. Further along we see an odd pot or 2 of, I have borage in, and I have foxgloves in here, and it's for the beehives arriving, which will be, well, within the next month the beehives will be coming. So that's the stock plants. A few hanging baskets up here. They're just young, they're just starting to fill out nicely. This is Indian mint. It smells absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. So these are all orders, as friends of mine. We'll just quickly look up, see how the other basket plants are doing. Right, these are my leek beds, and they're still full of plants, as you can see. There's some lovely varieties of petunias now, some very nice ones. This one is Cherry Rim. This is one of the new Amora King of Hearts. There is some Queen of Hearts somewhere around. This is new Circus Sky. It's been very attractive. It's been popular. There we are, that's Queen of Hearts. It hasn't started to flower yet. There are some further on somewhere else which are flowering. The first real black begonia, not begonia, petunia. There's some Queen of Hearts. It's very nice. Vines. There's lots of different, all the fuchsias and everything here. As you can see, we're filling up with baskets and they're starting to get a hold now. They're starting to take shape and look nice. Still a bit cold for putting them out. All the way along, Calabricia, 3 varieties here. They're all members of the Starlight family, different colours. This one's always very popular. Glacier Sky, looks nice. Anyhow, my trenches are underneath here for the leeks, and I'm dying to get some fertiliser in them. I'm a little bit late. I should have had fertiliser in now, so I can't wait to get these plants off the beds, get them fertilised, get them soaked, and get my leeks out as quick as possible. I am going to be a bit late, and they will spoil if I leave them much longer in the greenhouse. We'll get up there and have a look. Few early, these are Vibrant, and what was the other one that I put in? Flamenco. They're looking good. Plenty of flowers on. There's a few strawberries on the early ones. Some tubs and some baskets. As we can see, they're starting to fill out with strawberries. There's a few further along here. If you remember, I planted these up probably February or March time, and they have got fruit on them now. That's just got to swell and grow, and we'll get a few early strawberries. That's it for down here. I'm going to put you on hold and we'll go up into the top greenhouses. Thank you. While we're down the bottom here, I've come back into the bottom greenhouse. These are Peter Kerry's hybrid seedlings, and they were in 3 litre pots up the top, and they were starting to suffer a little bit, so I've moved them on into 5 litre. They need a good watering. There's quite a bit to do, but I'll catch up today. And as you can see, there's some nice leeks going to come out of this little lot. They're looking very good, so I'm quite happy with those. Lovely colour. There's 1 or 2 shaping up nice. There's a lovely looking leek in there. So hopefully we'll get something new out of those. So I've got the Blanche leeks, which I am potting on next door. Peter Kerry's hybrid, which we're potting on here. A few giants for stock, a few of the blue leek for stock. The rest just small leeks which I'll select out for eating. I'm going to put you on hold and we'll go up to the top greenhouse. While we're on our way up, this is an outside strawberry bed we'll just take a quick look at. Even these are starting to flower, as you can see. Plants have been cut hard back and they're growing away very well. The far end are later varieties, and then I've got barrels with shallots in between. 2 different apple trees. They get absolutely laden. They're beautiful apples. One's Katie. I think the other one is one of the Spartan varieties. Very nice. Right, I'm in the top polytunnel. I did put some new pots that I'd bought on Facebook. This is them. They're a root training pot, 20 litres. They're also air pots. These plants have only been put into here about a week ago. I think it was just a week ago that I put them on Facebook. These are virus-free Cumbrian, and I'm going to grow them in here for stock, and we'll see how they do for sure. As you can see, within a week the roots are popping through already there. I'm quite pleased with those. So I'm going to grow a few in the pots and see what they come like. They'll do for stock. Stock plants are virus-free. Over there I should be getting heads off those soon. Looking quite nice. That's King of Queens over there. A few onions that I've put into these same air pots. They're doing alright. My onions normally get spoiled in the greenhouse. I thought I'd get these out before they do get spoiled. I can see the centres pulling away very nicely, and they're growing alright. I've only got 4 in. I've actually ordered another 50 of these pots. I'm not pleased with them. Right, I am now making my way into the top greenhouse. Right, I'm up in the back garden now. This is another apple tree. This is Discovery. It's a miniature one, roughly 6 to 7 foot high and probably 10 foot wide. and as you can see, we get thousands of apples off this every year. It's tremendous, really big, lovely fruit, and it tastes beautiful. Plum trees, I don't know if you'll get anything. We're covered in blossom. They still look okay. It looks as if the plums have set, but we've had some really bad frost, so I don't know if it's actually done any damage. Right, we'll just pick one or two things. This is a new leek. It's in a 5 litre pot. That's probably about 9 inches around. It's looking very good. I only kept 4. I've put 8 in for stock. That's a cross off the GSN. It's looking good. Onions, well, they're still in 1 litre pots. They're probably spoilt now, but they'll do. They will go out. They are good stock. They'll go down there into the trenches. This is the blue. Again, there's leeks all over here. Not quite as big, but it'll still be probably 7 inches around. 5 litre pot. 3 litre pot Cumbrian. Looking quite nice. These are pendles. These weren't set early, but they've already got 12-inch collars on. They're popping out the top, and they are quite big plants. As you can see, there's tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, things in here. It's getting space for everything in here. They're all different sizes. Right, we'll move along. These are onions that I've got up into 3 litre pots. They're not bad. These are still in 1 litre pots. Some decent onions. They're probably spoilt now. Right, this is the virus-free Cumbrian. They're very good. Beautiful, clean foliage on them. If you remember, they were always behind everybody else's, but they're growing like mad now. These are 9 inches around. Again, a 5 litre pot, and they look very healthy. They look beautiful. The heat's getting to them a bit today because it's red hot in this greenhouse here today. But looking along, you can see they're all beautiful and clean. They are looking nice leeks. I'm dying to get them planted. And then we've got a batch of seedlings. This is all Blanche leek seed. Some of these are very nice. There is mainly 12-inch. Anything that was on the short side, I've put maybe a 6 or an 8-inch collar on, thinking that maybe to get intermediates out of them. But they're now popping up above those collars, so the bulk of them are at the top of the 12-inch, and I am starting to put 18-inch collars on as I plant them down the bottom. Well, that's about it. I've got some tomatillos over there, some cucumbers over the back still to be pricked out. So as you can see, that's a state of play. Maybe a week or two I'll be planted, and we'll come back and we'll do another video of the fertilisers I'm adding on the bed, and maybe show a few leeks in the garden. Thanks a lot, folks. See you later. Bye bye.